Hi everyone, my name is Abby Norton and I will be talking about cloud computing with you today, including its benefits and different forms. Cloud computing will replace regular software such as Microsoft Office sooner than we realize. The question is though, what makes cloud computing so special? By definition, cloud computing is defined as the delivery of on-demand computing resources, everything from applications to data centers, over the internet on a pay-for-use basis. In other words, cloud computing is basically shifting away from traditional software and programming to an internet-based storage system. Also referred to as the cloud, cloud computing only requires a browser. No updating or downloading is necessary with cloud computing, and it automatically syncs to the cloud once reconnected to the internet. Furthermore, there are already a few cases of cloud computing that include Apple iCloud, Gmail Calendar, Chromebook, and the most popular one, Google Drive, which would include PowerPoints and Docs. The three main categories of cloud computing include software as a service, platform as a service, and lastly, infrastructure as a service. The first is software as a service. Software as a service runs computers on the cloud, no matter how far the user may be from the computer. Download, install, or purchase software. The second is platform as a service. Platform as a service sends applications to both the public and private cloud, all while eliminating costs and saving time. The final category of cloud computing is infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service provides users the opportunity to have space on a pay-per-use need, while cutting costs and working faster than before. Currently, though, there are three different types of clouds. The first is the public cloud, the second is the private cloud, and then there's the hybrid cloud, which is located in the center of the picture. The first is the public cloud. The public cloud is exactly what it sounds like it is, a cloud open to the general public that has the flexibility to access sources as needed. The second is the private cloud. The private cloud is a cloud solely open to a single organization, thus providing exclusive access to each individual organization. And it would be managed by your own internal IT team per organization. And lastly, the last type of cloud is the hybrid one, a combination of both the private and public clouds. The hybrid cloud possesses qualities from both the public and private clouds, and in that it allows users to have the freedom to have your apps, data, and services where they are most effective and deliver value the fastest. Moving on though, there are many benefits to using the cloud, but most of them fall under the big 6 advantages and benefits. The first of the big 6 advantages is that with cloud computing, you trade in capital expenses for variable expenses. But what does this mean? Well, that means that with cloud computing, companies are no longer investing their money or resources in software or service. Instead, they're actually paying as they go and only spending how much they actually consume per time. That brings us to the second one. The second advantage is the large benefit from massive economies of scale that cloud computing has. The second advantage also relates to the first one, and that they both have to do with the variable cost. Due to the high popularity of the cloud can thus provide lower pay as you go pricing. Once again, it is very similar to the first one. The third advantage of cloud computing is scalability, or to scale as needed. Users are thus allowed to buy storage as they go, thus having the option to buy just enough storage for an application. No longer will users have to worry about guessing the capacity needed for an application. Once again, the idea of paying as you consume comes back into play with cloud computing as a whole. The fourth benefit of cloud computing is that there are fewer maintenance costs. Unlike with regular software, cloud computing places an emphasis on creating projects that make a business stand out. not on the infrastructure or costs it has. A customer-centric business is the most ideal business, and cloud computing is the best at providing that to their users. The fifth benefit to cloud computing is increased speed and agility. Since cloud computing is an internet-based storage system only, almost everything is the click of a button for users, and the cost and time spent are drastically cut in comparison to software like Microsoft Office. Finally, though, the last benefit that cloud computing has is the ability to go global easily. Thus, numerous cities and countries have the chance to access applications and documents at a low cost and a quicker speed. It is important to keep in mind that all of these benefits of cloud computing are just the beginning, though, and there are bound to be even more in the soon future. Therefore, to recap, as a whole, cloud computing is proving to be very beneficial to users everywhere all around the globe. Of course, there is still room for improvement, though. For example, they could probably improve with their offline capability and the features that are available at the moment, but there's plenty of time to improve. In cloud computing, this is just the beginning, as I already stated. Overall, the benefits majorly outweigh the drawbacks greatly, thus causing cloud computing to be more than likely our future for storage. Thank you for listening. Excuse me. Thank you for listening. I hope you have gained a new perspective on cloud computing and learned the benefits it possesses. Thank you.